The only doubt that he shows is a doubt that he's gonna fail.
Usually when I walk in here, it feels like home. That's one of the most important things. Before even as fighting, I feel comfortable. I feel I'm in my element, in my space. I have a purpose and an objective to do. First thing coming here, even in the mornings on the weekends, I'm downstairs. I show respect to the coach, stretch and prepare for what's coming up next to my road to being a professional.
So my name is Coach Terry. I'm the head coach of Brooklyn Mixed Martial Arts, and we opened up in 2008. So I'm very proud to say this is the first MMA gym. I brought MMA to Brooklyn. I was born and raised in Brooklyn. I went to Shellbank Junior High School, Sheepshead High School. You know, it was a tough upbringing. Not the toughest. I'm sure a lot of people had it way worse than me, but it was nonetheless, it was tough. I played hockey for Kings Bay. I played hockey every day until my mother would call me in the house, and every day was a fight, and most of the time I was the one getting beat up. I went into sales right after high school. I did very well in sales, but I wasn't happy. I was angry, and fighting is what made me happy. So I basically took a gamble. I left a very successful gig to risk everything, and I opening up this MMA gym on a dream. Shortly after that, I was getting married, paying for my own wedding, and the gym wasn't making enough money. So I went back into sales, and I was juggling both, but even though I was making good money with sales, I was miserable. The only thing I wanted to do is coach. That's the only thing that made me happy.
How did everything you experienced in MMA prepare you to build this gym?
A lot of it was on the go. My experience came from the street, came from sales, came from experiences outside of MMA. I was a traditional martial artist. I was doing something called VR-Nice, which is a street self-defense, and my passion grew for MMA. And again, there was no place to train MMA, so I had to orchestrate the coaches, find people to come and teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Again, when I started, I was a white belt. So I had to hire people. It wasn't like, hey, come train with Terry Gold, I know it all. No, I hired the best people that are gonna train these guys in Brooklyn and make them the fighters that they are today. We were the first MMA gym, and that does not mean that we're the best MMA gym, but it does mean we're the most experienced. I've had Chris Weidman, Luke Rockhold, Kyra Gracie, Ally Aquinta, the list goes on and on, Tom DeBlass. I've had the best people in the world come down over the years to train these guys. Recently, the one champion, John DeBella, which is amazing, one of the best kickboxers in the world. So I'm continuously bringing in the absolute best talent on the planet to help these guys, not only my fighters, anyone in Brooklyn is willing to come down to these seminars. They're open for everyone, but not many people are doing that. I brought Nick Diaz, Nate Diaz, Jake Shields. Again, the list goes on and on. You guys can research and see, and I'll continue to bring the best people on the planet for Brooklyn to absorb that knowledge.
What was the MMA scene like when you first came up compared to what it looks like now?
Now it's completely almost like a McDonald's, a fast food restaurant. There are MMA gyms all over the place. Most of them are not legit, but they're all over the place due to the popularity. When I first opened, you couldn't find them. I mean, my choice was going out to the Miletich camp where Matt Hughes trained, you know, going to Ohio or going to California to train at, Kickboxing Academy. There was nothing here. So now obviously, you know, you could walk around the corner and a little karate place is saying they do MMA. It's all over.
What's something fighters today don't realize how hard it was back then?
Well, right now they have so much opportunity. So I'll give you an example. If they want to fight and the coach believes now that they're not ready, you need more time, A lot of these guys don't have loyalty. They'll leave and they'll just go to another place. And the other place will let them fight because they want the money. They don't want to lose a student. So as long as they get that 150, 200 a month, they don't care if the guy wins, loses, gets hurt or not, they'll just take him. But back then, if you wanted to fight, you would be sometimes in the trenches for a year, 2 years before your coach books you something, and you had to deal with it. Quite frankly, I don't rush anyone to fight. You have to be 2 feet in. And then the coaches have to believe in you that you're ready. You know, being ready 6 months from now and being ready today is 2 different things. So if I tell you you're not ready yet, keep working, and you put your head down and work, you're gonna get a fight eventually. But if I tell you keep working and that discourages you and you go somewhere else, you're never gonna be good to begin with. I'm gonna tell you, you know, if you're ready, if you're not ready, I don't care about your feelings. I'm not gonna baby you.
So what's something your coach emphasized early on that changed how you approach MMA?
Simple, train. No matter what, bring your ass here. Whether you're sick, you're tired, you're having a bad day, bring yourself here because the result and the effort's gonna show. That day you're not here, that dude or your opponent you're gonna be fighting is doing twice as much. That's the biggest thing I learned. He does not care. There are times I've come home working a double, 16-hour shift, tired, and get that text, where you at? They know it's my ego. They know that I can't stand people being better than me. Send a video of other people training. Hey, they're saying, Del, where are you? Del, where are you? Throw my clothes on and rush here as soon as I can and put that work in. I don't have a choice. He holds me accountable, and that's the biggest thing because he believes in me. And I have to do right by the team and by my coach.
All right, what's up, y'all? My name is Zach, AKA Silverback. I'm from Brooklyn. You feel what I'm saying? We in Brooklyn MMA, the basement, the dungeon. No Diddy. You feel me? We out here.
Do you remember the first time you sparred with him?
First time? Hell no. I don't even remember what I ate yesterday. But I did tell him it was May 3rd, springtime, and I did tell him, I said, yo, come through the gym with me and my coach. And I didn't believe he was gonna show up, but he did. So from there, he pulled through, so it's good. Oh, first impression, I mean, he couldn't throw a punch for shit in the beginning. I could curse on him. Too late, don't matter. But yeah, he couldn't throw a punch for shit. He was like a nerdy kid and, you know, looked like a homeless guy. And I just had to build him up. So I'm glad he's better now. So somebody who's just training, they just doing it, I guess, to like tone, lose weight, feel good. But Del actually kills people. Yeah, I know.
What would you say this gym gives people beyond just fighting?
Friendship. Friendship, 100%. People come in here shy, timid. I don't know what their relationships are like with people on the outside, but it seems like when they come here, they're kind of, you know, let's say to themselves, and then 2 months later, they're best friends with the guys on the floor. We give family and we give love. As long as you reciprocate, you're one of the family. You'll be training in my house, in my basement, in the sauna, at the beach with us. If you're family, if you're one of us, you're family, and that's it.
It is more of a family here in the sense of it's a small community and coming straight out the mud. You know, a lot of the people in Ray Longo's camp, they're pro UFC, living a different lifestyle than I am and what I come from. And here, there's grit, there's that hard work and being in the mud like a Spartan. That brings us all together, that we sharpen each other, make each other better every time.